Hello, listeners. Welcome to my channel, The Indian Food Podcast. I am Uma Raguraman from India, the land of Ayurveda. I am a passionate cook and believe that Indian food, when cooked right, is nourishing and healing for both the body and mind. One should eat according to their prakriti, that is, their body constitution. Through this podcast, I will be sharing healthy Indian recipes that have been tried and tested in my kitchen for the last 2 decades. I also have a food blog called MasterChef Mom, where I share my recipes with detailed step-wise pictures. You can also connect with me through my Instagram handle at MasterChef Mom. Pongal Fried Rice, vegetable fried rice with traditional flavors. I have shared with you all that I am cooking a lot of one-pot dishes these days. Pongal is a favorite anytime meal for my better half and myself. For all those listeners who are not familiar with Pongal, it is a traditional breakfast dish in South India and can be cooked in sweet and savory versions. A wholesome dish that has the right amount of nutrition and taste. The combination of cumin, peppercorns and ginger in the savory pongal known as Vend Pongal is simply irresistible. It is even served as prasadam in South Indian temples. A cup of steaming hot pongal cooked with generous amounts of ghee is soul food for many. However, I have seen that my children do not enjoy pongal the way we do. So over the years, I have modified the traditional pongal recipe in many ways to make it equally popular with the next generation, and I have shared some of them in my blog already. Today, I am sharing a super hit pongal recipe that has got my family approval and will be a blockbuster at your home too. I really have to thank my sister-in-law and mother-in-law for the name of this dish. Pongal Fried Rice. Ingredients needed: 2 cups basmati rice, half cup moong dal, that is husked and split yellow moong beans, 3/4 of cup water, 2 carrots finely chopped, 10 beans, French beans finely chopped, 1/4 cup of sweet corn, 1/4 cup green peas, salt to taste. For tempering, 1 tablespoon ghee, that is clarified butter, 6 to 7 cashew nuts, 3 green chilies, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin seeds, that is jeera, 1 teaspoon of peppercorn, coarsely crushed using mortar and pestle, 1 inch ginger roughly chopped and crushed, 1 sprig curry leaves. Method: wash rice and dal together 2 to 3 times. Add 3 cups of water, salt and pressure cook for 2 whistles only and switch off. Some tips to cook the rice and dal right. 1. Basmati rice is very delicate. You need to take extra care to cook it fluffy. The water quantity will depend on variety of the basmati you are using. 2. If you are pressure cooking, the water quantity is usually exact proportion of the rice you are using, that is 1:1. 3. If you are cooking in an open pot, you can add half cup extra water. 4. Read the instruction, that is the water measurement that is given in the label of the basmati rice you are using. Lastly, if you are cooking in an open pot, soak the rice and dal along with the required amount of water for at least 30 minutes. You can also transfer the rice mixture into a wide vessel and using a fork gently fluff the rice. Okay, now let's continue the recipe. Steam the cut vegetables till they are fork tender. Note, it takes approximately 10 minutes for this step. Now heat a kadai over low flame. Add ghee and temper with ingredients that I mentioned under to temper. Add the steamed vegetables, salt and fry over medium flame for 2 to 3 minutes only. Add the cooked rice dal mixture, Mix and switch off. Note, you can add ghee and temper with cashew nuts just before serving. That is, you can heat the ghee and temper the cashew nuts in them and add it to the rice and serve. Another note here, I have not used onions and garlic, but if you are using, you can thinly slice the onions and fry them in ghee along with finely chopped garlic after tempering with the spices. Your flavorful Pongal fried rice is now ready to be served. I served it with a delicious coconut salad. It was an instant hit. I'm sure you're going to try this recipe very soon. Don't forget to share your experience with me. Do subscribe to my channel, the Indian Food Podcast, and you will receive new tasty episodes automatically. Do share your recipe ideas and feedback to masterchefmomcooks@gmail.com. You can get this recipe and many more such recipes on my blog www.masterchefmom.com. This is Uma Raghuraman signing off for now. I will get back to you with another healthy Indian recipe very soon. Till then, stay positive and stay healthy. Happy cooking!